So spring is in the air at last, and along with it comes one of life's greatest pleasures, well, for me at least, which is kind of like drying your laundry outside on a washing line. So we only have a tiny outside space, but it's enough for a washing line, and it makes me so happy to pin it up and see it blow about, getting the air through it and having the sun dry it. I actually take pictures of the first set of laundry that gets hung on the washing line. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. So I don't know about you, but I find it a really meditative process, getting it all out there, shaking it out, looking at it, rather than just stuffing it into a dryer or cramming it onto a clothes horse. So where am I going with this? Well, I just think it's a great metaphor for our thoughts and beliefs and mindset. How often do we just let them go round and round without taking them out and having a good look objectively at them? How often do we just let what we think go unexamined and we just operate in automatic mode? So if those thoughts and beliefs were laundry, it would only really be when we shake them out, pin them up in the fresh air and sunshine, that we might notice sort of holes and signs of wear, or that they might have outlived their purpose. So this week, I'm using this metaphor as a prompt to spring clean any thoughts, beliefs, or mindset that needs a good airing. And if you fancy doing the same, then here's a suggestion of how to do that. So number one, first and foremost, is to notice your inner talk track. What is it that goes on in your mind? What do you believe? What are your opinions on things? So write them down, especially if they're negative. The second thing is to ask yourself, is that true? Why do I believe that? What evidence do I have for that? So a lot of the time we have this inner critic, we have this just sense of, oh, we are not good enough. There's a whole chapter and verse of what goes on. But is it true? Why do I believe that? What evidence do I have for that? Number three, to help you in that, if you want help, is to ask trusted others, friends, family, to notice anything that you habitually say that might need challenging, or just to notice can they help you notice thoughts and beliefs that might need challenging. I said something about my attitude to exercise, like, oh, well, I can't do such and such. And my daughter just challenged it and said, and I kind of realized actually she's right. She just told me to lock in and get it done. Anyway, number four is to ask yourself what thoughts, beliefs, and mindset no longer serve you. You can normally tell if they kind of bring you down or they stop you from doing things. These are kind of called limiting beliefs. They limit you. So what no longer serves you? What's holding you back? And number five, once you've washed and aired your laundry, your thoughts, make sure the ones that you're putting back into the cupboard of your mind, are definitely ones you want to keep, that you're not just hanging on to them out of habit. Okay, well, I hope this washing line, spring cleaning, laundry, etc., has helped. I'm wishing you lots of beautiful spring days to help you on your way. Take care.